Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a look at this Oppo F9 Pro. And as you can see, it has this new notch design. They call this, if I recall, the water drop design, and this is the 6GB RAM model that comes with 64GB of internal storage. And guys, this is a review on it. As you can see, the pricing is removed, so I don't know the exact pricing of this model, but I'll have the details of it in the YouTube description area when I know the Indian pricing. And let's open this up, and here it says that this one has that walk charging, which is Oppo's proprietary fast charging. Nice to see that they have bundled that one. Also has the dual rear facing camera, and obviously it's an Oppo phone, so selfie centric. 25 megapixel front facing camera and a 6.3 inch full HD screen. So let's quickly open this up and let's have a look at this device. And the box is actually really big. I wonder why. So yeah, this comes out, and we have one more box. Might be the case might be there in this. Let's have a look. Generally vendors, yeah, SIM ejector tool is here, and you get a transparent case and some manual. So this is what we get in the box, and here is the device itself, and it's in this nice color. As you can see, it has this transparent color, so it actually looks really cool, guys. As you can see, top is actually black and bottom is this color, so it gives a very nice gradient sort of a feel, and it does have a fingerprint scanner and that new notch design. Let me keep this to the side. Let's see what else do we get. We get a cable. It's a micro USB cable that we are getting, guys, and we also get a headset. I was not expecting that, but we do get a headset, and it's in-ear, not in-ear, this is like the Apple earbuds that we get, so it's like that. As you can see, looks very similar to that. And we also have buttons here for one single button and a microphone. And this is the charger. This is the VOOC fast charger that we are getting. This is by Oppo proprietary fast charger, and it's a 5-volt 4-amp charger, guys. So this will charge this device very quickly, and it's advisable to use this cable while you are charging, otherwise you won't get the desired result. So that's what we get in the box. Let me keep this to the side. So here is the handset itself, and it's having a 6.3 inch screen. And let me give you a physical overview first. On the top, actually we just have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and on this end this is the power on off button, and on the bottom we have a 3.5 headphone jack, and this is the main microphone, micro USB port, and the speaker vent, and volume rockers over here, and the SIM tray over here. Let's look at the SIM tray configuration, and this looks like a polycarbonate, guys. And it's a 3 slot, so you can add a micro SD card and 2 nano SIMs with the same. So again, good that they have a dedicated micro SD card slot on this one. So on the back we have the dual camera setup. I think so a sticker is there on this. Anyways, let me just try to boot this up, and looks, yeah, give me haptic feedback. And by the time it boots up and I set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Oppo F9 Pro is having a 6.3 inch Full HD Plus screen in the 19.9:9 aspect ratio. It has the mini notch water drop design. It's powered by the MediaTek Helio P60 chipset, which is octa-core processor based on the 12 nanometer process. Moving to RAM, it has 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Moving to the rear facing camera, it's a dual camera setup. The main camera is a 16 megapixel at f1.8 and a 2 megapixel for depth sensing. And the front facing camera is a 25 megapixel shooter, and it also has a 3500 milliamp hour battery with VOOC fast charging. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and it runs on a custom UI that is known as ColorOS. That is actually found on most Oppo devices. So that's what you get on this one. And as you can see, the notch is really small. It houses a camera in that, and even the earpiece is above that. So again, it's not very obtrusive like a big notch. So that's a new thing. And again, there are some apps that are actually pre-installed on this device. Obviously Google Apps and other stuff. Let's look at settings. If we go over here, and if we look at about the phone, As you can see, it's running on the Android version 8.1. So good thing that it out of the box coming out with Android Oreo latest version 8.1. And this one has 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. And out of that 64 GB internal storage, as you can see, we are going to get about 48.6. But storage shouldn't be a problem because it also has a dedicated micro SD card slot. So that's what it is. And this is the custom UI that is known as Color OS. And it's running on the Helio P60 chipset, which is actually pretty good. It has some AI features. It's a very powerful chipset. I won't go in depth regarding that because I've already made a dedicated video about that. So the chipset is good on this one. And if we the big thing is it comes with that walk charger, so the charging speed should be really fast. And actually Oppo claims that this is having that 3500 milliamp hour battery. If you use that walk charger, you can get 50% of the charge in just 30 minutes. So actually the phone looks very stylish also. I really like this dual color, but again, this is sort of a fingerprint magnet, so you have to be careful. And this is how it will actually look if you apply this TPU case. The TPU case is very tight, guys. Yeah, so this is how it will look if you use the TPU case. Obviously without the case it looks a lot better, but yeah, that's what it is. Let me remove this case. And let's also look at the fingerprint scanner performance. Here it's on the back, and it's very fast, as you can see. And it also has that face unlocking feature, and we have the swipe over here. So quick access to apps using this. You just swipe from here. And let's also test the front facing face unlock system. And it unlocked, as you can see. It says swipe to unlock. So immediately, as you can see, the lock icon. Let me show you again. It's locked. I'll bring my face and unlocks, and you got to swipe to get to that. So that's what it is. And now let's also quickly look at the camera on this one. It's a 16 megapixel main camera, 2 megapixel depth, and front facing, again, it's a Oppo device. So 25 megapixel front facing camera. And it also employs some AI technologies because the Helio P60 supports that even in the camera. So this is again a custom UI camera layout that we have. We also have HDR auto. So that's actually a nice thing. You don't have to worry about the lighting. It automatically uses HDR if required. Shutter speed is actually good. And we have 1x and 2x zoom option here directly. And we also have the beauty mode and even the AI mode, even for the rear facing camera. So we even have Google Lens with the camera. So that's also a nice thing. You got to set it up. And let's look at the front facing camera. It has autofocus. As you can see, it found my face. And by default, the beauty mode is enabled, guys. It's on the AI mode. As you can see, you can disable it if you want. I disabled it. And AI. So the camera, indeed, actually, these snaps look good. But let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually take some more sample shots with this one so that you can have a better idea regarding the camera performance. So here are some of the sample shots that I've shot with this Oppo F9 Pro around my office. And these are some of the sample shots that I shot in artificial lighting conditions. And here are some of the samples that I have shot in my roof garden. Yes, it's an overcast, cloudy day, but here are the samples. And here are some of the samples with the front-facing camera of this Oppo F9 Pro, both in artificial lighting conditions and again here in natural lighting conditions. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Oppo F9 Pro. And by the way, guys, this device will be sold in India via Flipkart from 31st onwards. I'll leave the link for Flipkart in the YouTube description area. So guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.